Okay, so after reading the rumours that Crackdown 3 might be delayed till 2019, I just have to ask Microsoft, what are you doing? I mean, I had an Xbox One for a number of years. I like the console. In fact, I think the Xbox One, in my opinion, had the best launch. And that might come as a surprise to a lot of people because I was one of those people that actually liked, like Rise Son of Rome. I didn't really give a shit about Killer Instinct. I liked Dead Rising 3. Wasn't really interested in Forza. I think it was like there was like Zoo Tycoon and something else. But just those two games, Rise Son of Rome and Dead Rising 3, was a blast. I really liked those games. Whether if they've aged like well, some people think that, Dead Rising 3 is just as bad as like Dead Rising 4, which I don't think is really true. But I digress. I think that console had the best launch. Don't get me wrong, I got a PS4 practically around the same time. I didn't pre-order an Xbox One. Got it about a month later in like December of 20, whatever the fuck year it was. Got PS4 at launch. Got Killzone. I got Knack. I enjoyed those games as well. Though they probably weren't as fun as those two other games. But anyway, getting sidetracked. Just have to ask Microsoft what they are doing. Because at this moment in point, I don't understand why the fuck they're even still in the console business. The thing that's probably only really keeping them afloat in terms of a Microsoft, it's sort of like a brand or just like them keeping them afloat in terms of being in the console race is their subscription. Their subscription model, with Xbox Live. Because at the end of the day, the subscription is going to be the most money-making thing. The more consoles you sell, the more people are going to subscribe to a service. And I don't understand what the fuck they're doing in this business anymore. State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, either came out buggy, or it was just a repetitive mess, or it didn't even have any content in it whatsoever. And it fucking sucks this because last generation, I mean, I've been mostly a PlayStation guy all my life. But last generation, I got 360 as well, and I played all the multiplats. I basically played them all on Xbox, even if I had a PC. Mostly because it was just better, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, I'm older now, so I've got a job. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. But just being able to play friends on Xbox Live and all that kind of stuff, I like. If I was supposed to tell someone what is the reason to buy an Xbox One, what is the reason? There is none. You could say things like, Gears. Who the fuck's playing Gears anymore? Halo. Who's playing Halo anymore? I don't fucking know. The fact that a mod or whatever the fuck, there was a mod or something that was developed by a bunch of people called, I think it was Halo Exodus or something, and it was basically like Halo 3 for PC. There's probably more people playing that than there is people playing just like regular Halo on Xbox One. Never mind the fact that the Master Chief Collection or the Grandmaster Collection, whatever the fuck it was called, was released, and that was all buggy, and I think it probably is still buggy, and everyone's just fucking forgot about it. That's embarrassing. That is really fucking bad. And then obviously you look on Sony's side, who have things like God of War, which I know a lot of people. Again, I brought it up. A lot of people are going to bring it up by saying, "Oh, but it's God of War came out like this year. What about last year and all that kind of stuff?" You've got, again, this is the games at the top of my head right now, and obviously it's probably some years back. So we've got God of War, we've got Detroit, we've got Days Gone By, which is coming up, but okay, we won't really count that. I'm just looking towards my fucking shelf because I can't really think at the top of my head at the moment. Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't see that my fucking glasses even, which makes it better. The Order, which, you know, you love it, you hate it. I like that game. Got Infamous. Got the Yakuza games. You know, you got Zero. You got Kiwami. You got Kiwami 2, which is coming out in September this year. You got Yakuza 6. Apparently, we're going to be getting all the other Yakuza games. What are the games? If I can fucking see it from here, which I really can't. You know, I'm just gonna fucking walk over to it. I don't give a fuck about that into this. So, what do we got here? We have. Oh yeah, Uncharted. Totally fucking forgot about that. Until Dawn. Yeah, we've got God of War. Yeah, Infamous. Yeah, you got things like Gravity Rush, Knack, or Knack 2. Again, it's one of those games that you either love or you hate. The Last Guardian, Shadow of Colossus, Ratchet and Clank, Infamous, we said that. We've got Killzone, we've got Bloodborne, we've got a bunch of VR games as well if you're into that. You know, I've got like Valkyrie, which unfortunately gives me a bit of a fucking headache after like half an hour. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, I finished, completed that, found it fun. What else have we got here? Crash Bandicoot, I mean, that probably was a bit of a sell for people like last year, but it seems it's coming for everything fucking else. Yeah, there's that. Yakuza, Bravo Team, God of War, Final Fantasy, the Zodiac Age was a bit of a fucking remake anyway, but you get a fucking point. So, what has Microsoft got coming out this year that could, you know, stomp the water or be somewhat equal to something like God of War or Detroit or Yakuza 6 or anything like that? They don't really have fuck anything. Again with the, you know, Crackdown. Crackdown was fucking, oh my god, like it was announced. Oh, I don't. It wasn't announced when fucking.
Did you see Emma?
Sorry about that. I got interrupted. Anyway, oh yeah, I also, like when first interrupted, I looked over in that direction. My thing, my sort of shelf is. Persona 5's on there as well. But yeah, like Crackdown 3 was announced all the way back in, like when Xbox One was announced, which was fucking whenever. I can't remember when they come out. 2013, both of them. I think it was 2013. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Crackdown was announced in 2013. If not, it was 2014. Like, some people bitch about fucking Sony. You know, like, Sony has a thing of announcing things and they don't come out for about another year or 2 years. You've had Crackdown that was supposed to come out in 2017, fall of 2017, I should say. Was supposed to launch along with the Xbox One X. Didn't come out. It's delayed to 2018. Don't know if there's any fucking release date of 2018. And all of the sources that are coming out saying that, you know, 2019, it's been delayed till then. It's a bit of a fucking piss take, especially if you bought an Xbox One. What the fuck are you playing on that thing aside from multiplats? When you buy a console, you buy it because you like the brand that a company makes on their consoles. Again, whenever I think of Microsoft, I think of Halo. But somehow they managed to fuck that up for a lot of people. 343, basically not really doing a fucking really good job with Halo at the moment, are they? Let's be fucking honest. Well, yeah, like Gears of War. There's been one Gears game this generation, and it's fucking forgotten already. I don't see anyone talking about it. No news source is talking about it, saying, "Oh yeah, we still love this game," and more content coming out for it. It's the fact that like a game like Call of Duty, is it Black Ops 3, isn't that game still getting content after 2 years or 3 years or some shit like that? That's fucking insane. Like, why the fuck is Microsoft not doing shit like that? Or maybe they are doing shit like that, but they're not really promoting it as well as they probably could be. Do you understand? Where's the fucking longevity with Microsoft or Xbox anymore? I don't understand it. To PlayStation, you know what you're gonna get. You know what franchises you're probably mostly gonna get out. Oh yeah, another game that's like coming out, Medieval remake. Which, you know, it's a bit of a fucking remake, but you haven't had a Medieval game in. I mean, I'm not counting the fucking Move game which came on PS3, which was a bit of a loose spin-off of it. But we haven't had one since like PSP, which was like 2005 when was it 2005 that came out? 13 fucking years ago. 13. Insane. But you know what you're gonna get with like a Sony, the Sony PlayStation. I hate when people say something like that. Oh yeah, it's a Sony PlayStation. It's not like a fucking Sony cassette player. It's a cassette player. You know what it's fucking made by. Or you know what the PlayStation is. Oh yeah, it's that Sony thing, isn't it? Yeah, it fucking is, yeah. But yeah, you know what you're getting. You know what games that you probably 90% of the time, you know what you're gonna fucking get. Or either that, you could just fucking wait and not buy a console until they announce the game that you really like. But Sony likes to take chances. They like to take chances with new IPs on genres that people don't even fucking bother to even like invest in anymore. Again, like Detroit, it's not a first-person shooter. It's not a third-person shooter. I mean, people could say it's a fucking walking simulator, but you make choices that are detrimental to you of what you think. You know what I mean? Do you think Microsoft would give a fuck about that? All they give a shit about is shooty stuff, bit of racing stuff, and that's pretty much about it. Like, we don't get a fucking Persona on Xbox One. I mean, the time when, like, Microsoft had that exclusive deal or whatever for, like, Blue Dragon and The Lost Odyssey, where the fuck is that for Xbox? Do you not think that would move a few consoles? I mean, I understand that, the Xbox brand is dead in Japan. It never fucking took off, okay? It fucking died when it was first fucking launched, the Xbox brand, because Japanese people don't give a fucking shit about American products. They just don't. They'd rather buy their products that are built essentially by Japanese makers, even though the fucking shit could maybe be made in China or some shit like that. But you know what I mean. And that's just being the plain truth. That isn't being me being a fucking racist or anything like that. It's just fucking fact. But yeah, I don't understand what Microsoft's doing anymore. And to be honest with you, I think that they should just, after this generation, like, I would hate to see them go for the simple fact that they had a good run last generation. Like, some people say that, like, why should they quit? They have like loads and loads of money. Why didn't Nintendo quit last generation? A lot of people were questioning that Nintendo should quit the console business and just continue making games, exclusively for PS4, like a Zelda game exclusive on Xbox. They wouldn't make a shit ton of money, but they like playing by their own rules. I just don't understand, like Microsoft doesn't really have anything anymore. They were the top dog last generation until there's a few last years where Sony caught up, like magically caught up, like fucking big time. They caught up with Microsoft. I think they even outsold the Xbox by the end of both of their lifespans. But for the most part, Xbox was dominating Sony for quite a while, for a number of years. and I don't understand what the fuck they show for it anymore. They don't release any console numbers, and I understand that like console numbers aren't for everything, but still, like, if you came out and said, "Oh, we've sold this many consoles and all that kind of stuff," the problem is that it'll look pale in comparison to Sony, and the investors will probably get like pissed or some shit like that. They'll probably duck out or something like that. They won't keep those numbers behind a fucking wall or a computer screen or some shit like that. And Sony's just glad to fucking say, "Oh yeah, the God of War, the most successful PlayStation 4 game since its release. You know, like over 3 million copies in 3 days when it launched. That's fucking insane." I mean, people were saying, things like consoles are dying. Doesn't that just prove it right there that consoles really are dying? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you had console games on PC, I'd be fucking all over that. I have a PC, a pretty decent PC, a pretty good PC actually. But, especially since, like, the whole fucking Xbox Play Anywhere thing, or even the subscription thing that Microsoft's doing, things like Sea of Thieves and State of Decay, that was a fucking... To me, that's a bit of a fucking travesty right there. Because I think they were banking on the fact that, like, if people really like these games, they're gonna fucking stick with the subscription service. But guess what? People use their fucking... What was it, a 2-week trial for that kind of shit? They played Sea of Thieves, they played their State of Decay, and they fucked off and played something else. And Microsoft lost I guarantee they lost a shit ton of money because of that. Microsoft just need to get out of the game, to be honest with you. Which, to be honest with you, I feel like... I mean, the thing is that, like, if Microsoft left, a lot of third parties, I think, will be a bit pissed for the simple fact that, like... I mean, it'd be easy for them, but some people will be like, "Oh, but I don't like Sony PlayStation," and they get a PC or something like that. Or they just get a Switch or something like that, or like the next Nintendo console or something, but it's not as powerful as, say, like the PS5 if that fucking came out. There would only be like 2 platforms for the developers to basically make games on, which probably wouldn't be enough, because the Xbox people probably run over to like Nintendo's side, because they don't really like PlayStation games in the first place. So why would they buy multiplats for a console and not play the exclusives? I don't know, it'd have been fucking waste. To be honest with you, I've been fucking ranting. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, just in all honesty, I think Microsoft should shut shop after this generation, or either that, get their fucking act together. None of this bullshit with the Kinect camera of, this is the future. It's the boundary between you and the controller. People can't understand buttons. None of that shit. Get rid of that crap. Don't fuck up your shit like what you did with the whole TV. No, concentrate on the games. People buy fucking game consoles to play games. What a fucking shocker. I mean, my god. It's like a fucking revolution. It's like evolution. People just bought their PS2s to play DVDs. But no, they used to buy games and shit like that. I know, it's fucking amazing, isn't it? Who knows we can make so much money? My god. Like, seriously. If Microsoft doesn't shut up shop after the Xbox One, they probably have like no more chance. And that's it. And if that fucking fails, it's over for them. It's over. Well, maybe not over for them in terms of like making games, because they probably just make games for fucking Nintendo or Sony or some shit like that. But yeah, that's been my fucking rant. Microsoft need to sort this shit out. Don't give a fucking shit all the fanboys say. That's all. I don't understand when people defend Microsoft and they're like, yeah, just release it. It's obviously they've delayed it because it's not fucking ready. Then why the fuck did they announce it years back and say, oh, 2017, 2018, 2019? Clearly the game wasn't fucking ready. There's a bit of a difference between a game that's probably a bit buggy and they're like, oh, we need time to do this. We need like at least a few more months for the crunch time. Then, a game that's not even fucking finished. You shouldn't fucking, like, fanboys or people should not fucking defend shit like that. At all. Because then they'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for fucking, a Crackdown 3. I know it's gonna be fucking amazing. The original version of when it was supposed to come out in 2017 is long fucking gone. It's fucking gone. If it's reportedly been delayed to 2019, there's gonna be shit tons of stuff that's fucking changed in the game. It's like Valve announcing what the fuck was it? Half-Life episode, whatever the fucking episode it was. They're announcing it, and they don't fucking say anything about it for years, and people just forget about it. Because the game, if they released that today, it would be a lot fucking different than what their original vision was when they were supposed to release it, like, let's say, like 10 years ago. What year? Like 8 years ago. Or 7 years ago, some shit like that. It would have been a lot different. Crackdown 3 is going to be a lot different from what, people envisioned, or what Microsoft were like, oh, we're going to use the cloud. We're going to use the cloud to, to leverage off all the fucking, all the debris and all that kind of stuff. The CPU power can go to the cloud. What a lot of fucking buzzwords. Man, you fucking morons. Anyway, rant over. Bye.